Happened in ER when the Emcore victims began arriving at UNM Hospital. Good evening. We have learned more about the injuries suffered by the Emcore shooter's ex-girlfriend, who was apparently his prime target.
Adrian Bassiano remains in critical condition at UNM Hospital tonight. A source outside the hospital tells us that she has lost one of her lungs. But the fact that she's alive is a tribute to the emergency staff at UNMH. News 13's Alex Tomlin is here with that story.
Diane, Adrian Bassiano is the only victim still at UNMH tonight. Doctors who were the first to help her say the ordeal was traumatic even for them.
We didn't have a whole lot of warning. We had a few minutes, I think.
When alerts went off at UNM Hospital's emergency room, doctors got ready. The Level 1 Trauma Center was told to expect multiple people with multiple gunshot wounds.
They came in one after another in pretty rapid succession. The first two were very critically injured, and the others weren't as critically injured.
Sharon Cunningham and Adrian Bassiano were in the worst shape. Both had been shot repeatedly and were rushed into surgery.
I think everybody tried to save these people's lives as much as we could. I think everybody was upset by the circumstances.
Cunningham died. While doctors continue to care for Adrian Bassiano tonight, Albuquerque police are trying to figure out what caused her ex-boyfriend to snap. They've discovered a 40-page manifesto that Robert Reza penned.
A series of ramblings and typewritings, which kind of would infer that he was in some type of crisis, that he was suffering from some type of mental health issue.
The chief says the writings were general, not plans for the Emcore shooting. Investigators are analyzing Reza's rants to try and answer the biggest question of all.
Why did this happen? Why did this happen on Monday morning? So maybe the writings can tell us, was there some type of event that pushed him over the edge or made him decide that he was going to commit this heinous act on Monday.
Robert Reza killed himself inside Emcore after firing off more than 20 rounds. Diane?
Okay, Alex. Employees started returning to work yesterday. Emcore has hired guards to patrol the grounds. Services for the two women who died in that rampage were held today in Albuquerque. 36-year-old Michelle Turner was remembered this morning at St. Charles Borromeo Church. She was sitting with Adrian Bassiano when Reza walked up and started shooting. Services for 47-year-old Sharon Cunningham were held late this afternoon at French Mortuary. That's at the Lomas Chapel. Cunningham, who was the first person shot, encountered Reza as she walked across the Emcore campus.